What's up, guys? It's episode 55. You see who I got in the building? KrazyObilla, Lil J, Jasper,
All hell.
All hell. Guys, you're coming on in. We're going to give Facebook and YouTube a few seconds to send out notifications. Guys, you're coming on in, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. You're coming on in, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We're about to get this thing started. We're going to let some people come on in first. Y'all come on in. We see y'all. All right, we see y'all. Make sure the volume. All right, we good. Come on in. Come on in.
And this damn chair don't stop.
We're gonna make sure the audio right. Hey guys, you guys come on in. All right, we about to get this thing started. Hey guys, guess you know the best part about it? We doing this live from his location. Everybody, Lil J just made a big thing. 2 days ago, he said all the teams come on out. We showing the Godzilla versus King Kong fight on me, food and all. This man trying to keep the kids out of trouble. Hey, and we need more of that in the bird. Everybody from the bird know what it is? There we go. We good to go. All right, episode 55. We're gonna start this thing off from the beginning. Who is okay? What we call it? Cause I know you're Lil J. What we gonna call you today?
You call me Obilla.
Obilla. Who is Obilla?
Just call me whatever you want to call me, cause you know me by all my names.
Yeah. We gonna bet. We gonna get into that too. We gonna stop. Who is Obilla? Where's Obilla from?
Obilla is basically my stage name, short for KrazyObilla. Obilla is like the nickname for Orangeburg. Like all the old rappers like L1, 803, and all those rap groups from the 90s. They local rappers, so that when they used to rap in their songs, they never used to say Orangeburg. They used to always say Obilla.
They did.
But I grew up under a lot of them, like DJ Shakim and all them. They used to always scream Obilla.
They did.
So I just went ahead, I used to listen to their music. So I just went ahead and, I was in prison one time, and it was some bullshit going on in prison. And they got me mixed up with another person from Orangeburg that robbed somebody. So they tried to stab me up, and I was like, don't ever call me OB like you call everybody else. Call me something else. So they just start calling me Obilla instead of OB, so they won't get me mixed up with everybody else. So,
That's crazy. I didn't know that story.
Yeah, that's how they said it. This is the first time I ever told that story.
Wow, that's gonna be a clip, guys. You guys heard that? Cause I never knew. I knew of course I knew what Obilla stand for the bird, but I never knew that you had to go by that just for we use the word politics.
Yeah, like
prison politics.
When you from Orangeburg, they call everybody OB in prison.
Facts.
I ain't wanted to be called OB because the name OB almost got me stabbed up. They almost got me mixed up for another Orangeburg nigga. So I told them to call me something else, so they started calling me Obilla. So when I start rapping in prison, I start putting my rap, in my raps, I start calling myself Obilla.
So we definitely know went from there, cause you had what that song you dropped Robert? What song was that?
Be honest with you, I don't even remember what year that was. I don't remember what year that was. It probably about 4 years ago.
Okay. Cause the reason why I said it, because that summer, bro, I promise you, bro, you had the streets on lock. That song was everywhere. Even the hate, the hate was gonna come, but even the hate, it just pushed it forward, bro. That song, that summer, it was on fire, bro. It was on fire. Nobody could You couldn't hear it. It was all on the radio. It was on 3.9 and 93.9. The YouTube numbers was crazy. You did the video. The video was crazy. You shot the video in the bird.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Like, I didn't realize how hot the situation was until after the whole situation was over.
Okay.
Until after I fell back, I didn't really realize how hot the situation was until after. It was like normal to me because I've been popular all my life since I was young.
Facts. So, and let me tell you guys, I'm from the bird. Ain't no cap in that.
Yeah, like
ain't no cap in that.
Like when I used to just go by Lil J, I was already popular as Lil J.
Yeah.
So when I created the character KrazyObilla, I got popular by being KrazyObilla, and to me it wasn't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? It was
just you being you.
It was just normal. It was just me just being me. So like when it was hot, I didn't really knew how hot it was because I was living in the moment.
Yeah.
But after the moment, I realized like, damn, I was getting $1,500, $2,000 a show, and my own city was even paying me, $500 to $1,000 a show with no problem. All I had to do was get on stage for 3 minutes.
Just rap that song.
Yeah, but to me it wasn't as big as what everybody
else
saw thing. That's why it was so easy for me to back out because I love music, but I didn't care for what came behind the game.
Okay. And so this is my thing, cause like you saying that, cause I guess you saying, cause when you live in the moment, you don't see what everybody else see. You just know you grind and you putting in the work and you making it do what it do. But bruh, let me tell you something. Even when my kids, Lil Jacob, we got kids that's 14, 15,
right.
16. So they put us on stuff. So when I hear my kids bringing me stuff like, hey, Dad, you know this guy? Well, I know this guy. No, I know this guy. So that's at the height. So let's talk.
Man, you been on the same football team.
Same football team, same classes. Man, me and Lil J talked the other day. I'm gonna call the old Billy because I know.
You call me whatever you want to call me.
Me and Lil J talking the other day. I'm not gonna say the young fella name, but I'm gonna tell you it was just so crazy how guy got us in trouble, and cause when you in school they break the fight, they take somebody away. True story, guys. Little J came back in the classroom. Walked in the classroom. She was like, "What you doing back in here, Jasper?" Walked in the classroom. Leaned back, kicked Buddy in his chest. I never forget it. Buddy's in the desk, kicked Buddy in his chest, got some licks off, and went back out. He already just got, I don't know if it's a suspended out ISS for the day. Came back in there.
Nah, they had me in school suspension.
Okay, in school suspension.
And at Clark Middle School, you can go to the bathroom. I was so small, I sneak out. I jumped through the window and sneak out of in school suspension, and I went back to get my man because they wouldn't let me fight him.
Bruh, let me tell you, I never get shout out AC, shout out Sammy C's. We all was in our classroom, bruh. And bruh came in there and brother cause dog tried to sneak. Dog was sneaking. He a little fella try to sneak one in. When you little, they try to break it up and send old little J must saw something, send them off. And J came back and got his. That's the ultimate lick back. Okay, so that talk about
that's a crazy.
That's a real story. Let's talk about your born date. Let's talk about mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? Let's give the old lady, old man, their props.
I was born June 3rd.
Okay.
1987.
Okay.
A lot of people think I'm in my 20s, but now I'm 33 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
My mama died when I was 7 years old.
Okay. Rest in peace, mama.
Right. I grew up in the church and stuff at first until I turned 7. Then when my mama died, my whole life changed. You feel me? My daddy was already in the feds. He was a drug dealer. So he was going in the feds for like years, for a long time.
Okay, so he grew up. So mama died. So when mama died, who kind of stepped in and we got it.
My aunt came from New York.
Okay.
My aunt took custody of me and my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
The rest of my mama got 9 kids. My other brothers and sisters, they ended up splitting up. They went with their daddy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and my little brother, we was left with my aunt though, and we went through a lot, living in the house. My aunt, she was an alright person, All she ever did was fuss a lot. But the people around us, they started abusing us, beating us all type of ways, choking me till I taste nothing but blood.
See?
Stuff like that. So yeah, I went through abuse growing up.
Guys, that's the purpose of the interviews. See, guys, we see the Little J now, and my thing is about what I love about Little J is he doing his rap thing, but he's also an entrepreneur. He has a store. We be at one of his places right now. We be at the pop-out event where he's been throwing teen parties. He's been getting these teens out of trouble because it's been too much going on right now. He's getting these teens out of trouble, giving them a safe place to come. He's breaking up beefs. My man has his own clothing store. You know what I'm saying? he is the epitome of what we say we want the new black man to be. Went through his trials early, and got out. I will give my man his flowers, but here to smell them right now. You guys hit the like and share button. All right, so I'm sorry to hear, but I didn't even know about the abuse part. Let me tell you something, bro. You got everybody from the burg know, bro. Y'all got a big family, bro. I got a big family, and shout out to my best friend Q. Actually married Lil J niece. Married Lil J niece. So there's 9 of y'all. You go through your separate things. So I met Lil J in middle school. So in middle school, would you say that? I'm gonna ask you this question. Would you say though, because of your upbringing and stuff going to the house, it affected you in school, like your behavior wise?
Hell yeah. That's why a lot of these kids I be talking to, that's why I talk to them. Some of them go through similar situations like me. Okay. See, when I finally got away from my aunt's house, when I finally got away from my aunt's house, see, when I was with my aunt, they had me thinking that I killed my mama. So, that had me going crazy. Like that had me going crazy for years. So like, it wasn't necessarily my aunt, it was just people around us like mentally abusing me and stuff like that, and actually physical abusing me too. So when I finally got away from my aunt's house, I ended up with my daddy. My daddy on Facebook, he might see this interview. I don't care. Okay. Cause we done had this conversation face to face when I got older or whatever. Okay. My daddy used to like beat me so bad, like he used to abuse me so bad. Like he used to like he used to like knock me out, like knock me to sleep. Stuff like that. So yeah, it affected the way I was. See, when I was in middle school when I met you, my daddy was abusing me every day.
Bro, I would have never known this.
Yeah, when I was taking it out on the kids at school, when they bothered me, I didn't care about like, what I did in school, what I did in class. That's why I was always quick to fight. That's why I was always like, always talking about, doing this and that to people. Like back, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I would have, Lil J, because I'm going to tell you something about you, bro. This one, outside looking at it, I'm glad you told me the story. Bro, if I would have had to take a poll on the child that I think this was happening on today, it would have never been you. You came to school, we laughed. You ain't take no stuff, but I didn't know that you had. Do you feel as though you could have reached out to somebody to get you out of the situation? Or?
Hell no, I couldn't talk to nobody. Like, I done talked to counselors, they told me I was lying. That jump made me like suicidal because I had nobody to talk to back then. So I used to always try to kill myself, stuff like that.
Jesus, bro.
So you
never know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know because when you're really strong, you're gonna survive, and when you strong, like people, it became normal to me. But even though the stuff you go through still hurt you, it make you don't care for being in this world sometimes. But it's like when you see me. When I'm at school, that probably was the happiest time.
Cause you had to worry about nothing.
When I went to prison, that was my happiest time. Sitting in that prison cell was the best part of my young life, because I was away from all the people that was harming me. Like I ain't had to worry about where I was gonna sleep at. I ain't had to worry about like none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can live your life. So we got so I see you say prison. So so you get to 7th grade. I didn't know all this was going on. So when was your first, let's say, run-in with the law? At what age would you say that was?
Rest in peace, Rah and Lil Gator. They robbed the newspaper reporter right there in front of the post office. Okay. And around that time I started a gang, and it was called the Joker Family. Everybody used to wear the white bandanas. And I was basically like kind of like somewhat taking over Orangeburg with that gang. And when they robbed the newspaper reporter.
And guys, for those who looking, this is over 15 years ago. Cause I was to put that disclaimer.
Yeah, it's over now. I done end the whole gang and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I killed the whole situation. Yeah. It was like over 2,000 of us. Anything I say they did. But this one particular day, I didn't told them to rob the newspaper reporter. So when they robbed the newspaper reporter, we all caught charges. They brought me down with them because they wanted me more than anybody. But those boys were so solid, they took their charges, and we all went down. And that's how it happened. That's my first run in with the law. I went to prison 10 days after I turned 18. You know?
Let me tell you something, guys. No cat, because I won't go bring it up. But I'm sorry. We put that disclaimer in there because I don't trust whatever. It's over 15 years ago. Bro, when I say he's not lying, he is not lying. So you got to remember now, I know Lil J. This is my dog. I know him. So when I hear guys coming up to me saying stuff, and this, it's almost like when you know somebody, but then you hear other young kids talking to them in a high reverence kind of way. Like that's the big homie. I'm like, this dude really got a whole situation out here. And these boys was ready to do whatever. Now he's changing lives. So you caught that first. Dang, I ain't know. They try to hit you with the, like, saying you try to.
See, I was the main person they wanted.
So that just an easy lick for.
Okay. They didn't care because I didn't do the robbery.
Okay.
They tried to get those boys to tell on me. Well, one person did told. I didn't even mention his name. But Lil Gator and Rara, they kept it solid.
Okay.
The other person, matter of fact, his name was Tyrone Sherman.
But we ain't had to say his name.
He told, you know what I'm saying? He told, we keeping it real in this interview. I'm not doing no fake.
Okay.
He told them that I had something to do with it to try to get his time cut. But I forgive him.
Okay.
So, you know, like I forgive him or whatever. But it's like, you know, he tried to get his time cut. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's how that situation went down. And, you know, I got off in like 10 months. All of us went to do a wild way. And, you know, we was
and good. Where was this prison at? Camp, or where was this at? This in Columbia, Charleston?
I went to Kirkland in Columbia.
Okay.
Then after I left Kirkland, I went to Wateree to the boot camp.
Okay.
After I left Wateree, I went to Turbeville.
Okay. I know that's it. Okay, so you did that. So man, okay, I didn't know that. So 18, you catch that. So when you in prison, you feel as though, man, when I get back out, I'm changing my life out. You be like, bro, when I get back out, I'm about to really get back on whatever ground I'm about to get on.
The only thing I had in my mind, I said I had a newborn son. He was number 9 months. He 15 now, bro.
Okay.
He was number 9 months when I came home. Only thing I had in my head was I need to get home to my son. That was it. I ain't had nothing in my head about changing or nothing. It just I need to get home to see my son.
Okay.
So
and
now,
you did that.
When I got home, I got back in trouble. I went to prison 4 times.
And how long of a time span?
I ain't never stayed home long. It was like maybe a couple months, and I violated parole, and I was right back.
Okay. So, but I mean, this is like you went to prison 4 times in like a 10-year thing, or just like a full. That's what I mean. Like you went to prison 4 times in 10 years, 12 years, 2 years.
See, back then I ain't care much about life, so I didn't pay attention to the times, man. I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no care in the world about nothing that was going on in life or about life or nothing. You know, I just had a blank mind. I ain't really had no, like, you know how people be saying that they're living and they ain't without no soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't had no. Back then when I was younger, I ain't had no soul. I didn't care about nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm definitely glad you transitioned to that place. So, cause we all know you living life between there. So I want to know is, cause all I remember Lil J, me in school together. We in middle school together. Then high school, Lil J disappears again until I hear about the. Of course, we go see each other in the streets, and it's always the same love. No matter where we see each other at, always the same love. So then all of a sudden you out. Then you know stuff happened. Then from that, then it's like boom, 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 boom. Then all of a sudden I see Lil J got the biggest rap song. Lil J got the biggest rap song in the state with Robin Atlanta.
Yeah, cause like how I made that song, like, you know, we was in, you know, when we was young, we grew up robbing and taking from people and stuff like that, which it ain't cool to me now. It wasn't even cool back then. It was just like
trying to eat.
We didn't know no other way. So I grew up in Roosevelt Garden. I'm from the hill, but I grew up in Roosevelt Garden. All we did was took people cars and basically took people's shit, period. Y'all know how we rock. Nah.
Shout out. Roosevelt, guys, let me tell you one thing, because I'm gonna let you know right now, Obilla, this when I put these things out, this thing can hold people all over the world. The one thing I must say, the constant theme in my podcast so far, I don't understand it, G4 Roosevelt Gardens has came up about 4 or 5 times. these people don't know the garden is a real thing.
I was the one who named I don't know who named Roosevelt Gardens G4.
Okay.
But it's just like, you know, we was taking people's stuff, so I was like, how am I gonna rap about having cars on rims? I've been a bum my whole life. How I'm gonna rap about this and that? How I'm gonna rap about jewelry? I ain't had no jewelry. I've been a bum. Like I had nothing. I was broke most of my whole life.
You was struggling, but I ain't gonna let you call yourself a bum.
No. I'm saying in
okay.
I'm saying in day terms.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I ain't had nothing. I ain't had nothing at all. So I've been bumming from other people. Like, man, let me get 50 cents so I can go to the candy lady. Mm-hmm. That's bum to me.
Miss Muelle.
Yeah, Miss Muelle. Miss I forgot the other lady.
Yep.
Anyway, you know, that's how it was. So, you know, if I'm gonna rap about something, I need to rap about, how how I came up. We came up robbing people and taking from people. So why not make a song talking about robbing the rap game? You get what I'm saying?
And that's real.
And I was in jail at the time when they locked me up and said I held my baby as a human shield. I was in.
Let's talk about that, because I know there's people on here that remember when I came out. Explain that story, because we all know that the papers and the reporters, they will manipulate stories however they seem fit to sell papers. Remember, guys, the newspapers in the job to sell papers.
Man, they liars. They will lie on you.
They in the job to sell papers, so that's how that went.
They lie on people, but they know that y'all positive, high seditiac people. Y'all gonna listen to the police. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna look at a little dreadhead nigga like me. Y'all ain't gonna see no good in me. Mm-hmm. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna stereotype me. So they already know that. You know what I'm saying? You already seen me in the paper before, so I already had charges before. Mm-hmm. So they already know y'all gonna stereotype me. They locking people up. Y'all ever realize they lock us up, but they don't try to help us at all. They don't help us. Like let's say they see me running a business and I'm running it wrong. They're not gonna come and say, hey, this is what you need to do to make your business more, legit and more better, so we won't have to lock you up. They don't give us no warning. They just come and lock us up. So you just got to be on your shit. Police don't teach you nothing. They just come and take your life and take everything from you, But back then, like, they'll put charges on you just so they can get a bigger check. Like when I was in the apartment complex and I was protecting 2 females. Rest in peace to them now, Kima and Bree. Mm-hmm. They was getting beat up by a dude. Like, he robbed them for their phone and all. So I saw the altercation. They just got finished babysitting my baby. I came to pick my baby up. That's what I was doing there. Uh-huh. So I beat the dude up. I beat him up. And when I beat him up, I drove away from the scenery with my baby in the back seat of the car. My cousin was with me the whole time. Mm-hmm. So as I'm driving, I pulled over because my baby was screaming. So when I pulled over, I checked my baby and shit. I took him out the back seat or whatever. And then I put him in my lap. So I'm already parked. Mm-hmm. The police pulled up on my truck. They all hopped out. One of them hopped out and he had a gun aiming at me. And he was like, freeze, like, put your hands where I can see him. I said, hold up, bro, I got my baby in my hands. And he like, I don't give a fuck. If you don't get the fuck out of that car and put your hands up, I'ma shoot. I said, I started cursing him out. I said, you better not fucking shoot that. You better not shoot while I got my baby in my hand. You shoot, you gonna have to kill me. So I started threatening him and all type of shit. I was like, bitch, if you pull that trigger. But he was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You either put your hands up or I'ma shoot. I don't give a fuck about you know that baby.
See?
Now,
and that ain't in the paper.
None of that ain't in the paper. But see, it's like after that, a bunch of cops stopped pulling up. They all started drawing guns down on me. So they was telling me to put my baby on the ground. My baby wasn't up for like 8 months. He couldn't walk or none of that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I ain't put my baby on no ground now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, one of y'all come get the baby. And they was like, nah, they not coming to get my baby. Put him on the ground or they gonna shoot. I said, y'all bet not shoot at me and my baby. Like, so a black cop pull up. When the black cop got out, I slowly walked to the black cop. I was scared. I thought they were gonna shoot me. I thought they were gonna shoot me and my baby. So I hand my baby to the black cop and he took the baby and then they roughed me up, put me out on the car. They told me they found a gun in the field. They told me if I don't own up to the gun that they're gonna charge me with like child endangerment. They was gonna say I held my baby as a human shield.
And that's the exact words they use.
And that's what they did. I thought they were lying. I ain't thought they was gonna do that until I saw the paper the next morning.
It wasn't on the front page?
Yeah, on the next morning. See, I ain't even got charged for the charge until the next day when they brought me to court. And I'm in the courtroom and they telling me what I was charged for. I was like, God damn, y'all charged me with this for real? Like, that's how it happened. I ain't scared to get shot or scared to die. But I was scared for my baby. So, if I ain't scared to die, why the hell would I hold my baby as a shield? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm glad you cleared it up. Because you actually, for those who don't know, you actually discussed this in a song. And tell them what's the name of that song and where they can find that song at.
The song called The Situation, but the only place it's on is on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, under
KrazyObilla.
KrazyObilla Situation. Because I think when you did that song, because I heard the song, I said, I'm glad my dog able to tell his side of the story. Because one thing I learned about people, and also people believe what they want to believe. But the way they had that thing set up in the man, and now people like confused. But the way they had it, like, oh, you just holding this baby up, but I'm glad you're here to tell your side of the story here on Marvinsportsandlife.
You know what
tell
though?
Your story.
They didn't believe I did that. They wanted to believe I did that because around that time, you know,
when the song out?
When you got so many people who hating on you and jealous of you and jealous of your name and jealous of who you is, and they feel like you don't deserve the standard or the level that other people set you on or put you on, or the respect level that other people put you on, like they can't wait to hear something bad about you so that they can, you know, like, so they can spread it and make it seem real, because they don't want you to get that type of good love. So any bad little thing that they see, anything that they can see to put their foot on your neck,
that's what they want to do.
They're gonna do it. They don't care if it's coming from the police. They don't give a damn where it's coming from. If somebody say, you know, that nigga got slapped yesterday, they're gonna spread that news because they rather spread bad about you than good.
They will. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. So we get that. So did you beat that charge or what?
I beat that charge. You know how I beat that charge? A police officer, a black police officer, walked in the courtroom, and me and this cop, we didn't even like each other. He walked in the courtroom and he told them, y'all might as well throw that charge away because they lying on him. And I told the judge, I said, all you gotta do, it was like 5 sheriff cars out there. All you gotta do is look at the video. And if I did that, you know, you will see it on the video. The police said that they lost the video because they knew if they would have showed the video, the judge would have heard them.
And heard the order.
The judge would have heard them say, if you don't own up to this gun, we gonna say that we're gonna charge you with child endangerment and say you held your baby as a shield.
And of course they don't want that. So I'm glad. So we always talk about good cops, bad cops. Thank God, even though we might have beef with that officer, thank God that he still knows he's a black officer first, and that he stood up and he just did the right thing. He did what his job description is. He just did. Thank God he did what his job description is. It's supposed to be protect and serve, not in danger and hassle. The job is to protect and serve, guys. Let's not forget that police they are state employees. And I think sometimes people get, people arguing about what's going on now. No. Let's not forget. They are state employees. They're supposed to protect and serve us, not their own interests.
Yeah, I forgive them though.
But it's all good. So at that time, was Robin Atlanta out or not yet?
Robin Atlanta was not yet.
Was not yet. Okay, so I want to talk about that Robin Atlanta run. We discussed it a little bit earlier.
I was in jail looking at Love and Hip Hop through my window. Me and Alfonso Fields Fabo, we was roommates.
Okay.
And when I was looking at Love and Hip Hop through the window, they denied my bond or whatever. So I was like, damn, I ain't got no bond. I need to get out and go back to my old ways and start robbing a bunch of people and get me a lawyer. So now I'm thinking negative all over again because I was trying to stay out of trouble until that situation happened.
That was a big situation.
I was like, nah, I ain't gonna go out there and rob nobody. I'm gonna just make a song about robbery. You feel me? I'm gonna ride a rap game. So by me thinking like that, I'm looking at Love and Hip Hop, I see Lil Scrappy. So I was like, shit, I'm thinking my robbing Atlanta, I heard they got all the kilo, I heard they got all the phantom. Then I said, Fabo, wake up. Wake up. So Fabo got up, say, man, bitch, I'm trying to sleep. Stop making all that noise. I said, nigga, wake up, nigga, I got a song. I said, bitch, I got a song. So Fabo was like, man, let me hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, I don't got the whole thing, but it be like, I think about robbing Atlanta, I'm thinking about robbing Atlanta. I heard they got all the kilo, I heard they got all the phantom. And Fabo said, yeah, that's a song, but check this out. I'm about to go back to sleep. You go ahead and finish the song. And let me hear that bitch in the morning. I said, nigga, wake up and help me. So he said, you don't need no help, nigga. You got the talent. I said, you know what, he right. Let me finish the song.
And bro, when you finished it, bro, you finished it. Now, let me tell you the thing that made me mad about that song, Lil J. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's up?
Not make me mad, bro.
I one of your favorite rappers?
Oh, no. You can do that. I don't care about them. No, when I see make me mad is that, bro, that song was so hot. I'm like, I knew it was about to lead to like, it might have been some politics shit I don't know about. I said, bro, that song was so like right here. Cause even my cousins, man, I got cousins like in the low country.
You thought it was gonna get me hurt or something?
No. I thought you was out of here, musically.
I was.
That's what I mean. I
was, but I had back out. See, one day I was in Walmart and I got a phone call from QC from Quality Control.
Okay.
And it was the dude P that's over Migos and all that. And he tried to sign me, but I had turned down a deal. And
why was that?
I turned the deal down because I was being loyal to somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody else who was trying to put up money behind my situation.
Okay.
And I was trying to be loyal to somebody locally.
I feel.
And even though things didn't work out right.
Okay.
And that's what fucked me up. I wish I would have signed the deal though.
Cause even now, looking back at it now, cause we get older, we get wiser. You still could have been loyal and sound like you know how those deals. I'm just saying you can correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm not in the music business.
I told them that we gonna do this together. It's gonna be us, and I ain't signing no deals. I ain't going to nobody else. I'm gonna just keep it within home.
Okay.
And if I go to the top, I'm gonna go to the top with my home team. Then I was like, I already had all the connects. Like my aunt worked at the Breakfast Club. I know a lot of the people who blew up all the people. Like I know Wendy Day who blew up Boosie and Webby and all of them, and she blew up all these rappers. I know Mel Smith who blew up Biggie Smalls and all that. Like he actually called me his little brother. He fussed at me every time I put money on social media. He the same nigga that got P. Diddy rich.
Okay.
So I know a lot of people that's major in the rap game. So it's like I ain't needed no deal. I could have kept going and blow up independently. Yeah. But I just chose to chose to back out. I chose to back out because I ain't gonna say why I chose to back out. I'm gonna keep that story to myself.
Keep the story to yourself and you just being a loyal guy. We're gonna let it be that. Cause when I said I just told you explain now, when I said I got upset with you, I'm like, not upset with you, the situation. Cause I'm like, bruh, Lil J got the fire, he out of here. But then you just explain whatever happened. So how does it feel now? Cause you on that high, you on that Robin Atlanta high. So now what changed this next to like, you know what? If I go making music, cause you just dropped a hit, it's a funny, and it's the funny cause it's the truth about the Newports, bruh. And anybody watch Newports, go look at the video on the KrazyObilla. I know it's on YouTube, bruh. That song is funny, and anybody who know that song is the truth. So what made you get? Cause it's a gap between Robin Atlanta. So what made you be like, I'm gonna give the music a break? And when you gave the music a break, what was you doing then? That's when you turned on your entrepreneurial spirit.
I made a lot of money doing Robin Atlanta. I made over $100,000, but with the show money. Now, when I made all that money, I was putting it back into the situation. Okay. And I was losing. I wasn't winning. I was losing because I didn't have nobody to really back me, right? So, it's like when I stopped on the music, I just went flat broke. I ain't had nothing, no money, no nothing. Barely had money to eat. Barely had gas money. Okay. My cars kept getting repoed because I couldn't afford to keep them. So, bro, that's real humble for you to even say it right now. It ain't no cap in this interview. That's real humble, cause that's humble for you to even say it right now. That's keeping it real. You just interviewing the right person, because a lot of people, they get on these interviews and they try to be somebody they not. They try to be tough. They be on the interviews like, yeah, cuz, man, I be like, bro, like, you know, I be smoking that blunt. Like, bro, that shit be whack, bro. You gotta be yourself. I've been myself my whole life. I ain't never tried to be nobody else. If I get beat up, I'm gonna tell y'all about it in this interview. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna be real. I ain't trying to be hard. I ain't trying to be no gangster. No, none of that. I'm just gonna keep it real and authentic. I'm just be myself. You feel me?
You definitely are that. So you go. So like you said, you stop put all you put all that money back into is rolling over. You taking like pretty much you took a big L.
I started selling clothes.
Okay.
And I had no idea that clothes make so much money.
Facts.
But I already had a drive because when I was pushing my music, I didn't have no team in the streets with me pushing the music. I mean, already had helped me at first until him and Stroke started doing their thing. And I appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate him for the help that he did, you know, gave me at first or whatever. Okay. Making sure I get booked and stuff like that.
Okay.
When everybody like start doing their own little thing, it was just like it was me and like my friend Keisha, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was pushing it.
This y'all going. This y'all it's just a team of two.
Yeah,
and whoever else was in the picture,
it was just us two pushing it. Like pushing it. You know what I'm saying? So we pushing and pushing and pushing. And like we didn't know that I was gonna be having meetings with the Breakfast Club and Sirius XM and all that stuff there. But yeah, that's how we got the thing like that. But when I stopped with the music and I had went broke, it was like I had to figure out something else to do. So I started selling clothes. When I started getting clothes, I started getting them real cheap. A lot of people had wanted like the little designer stuff. I was getting it cheap, but I could have put like any price on it. So when I started booming that stuff, and then I just started making like, I ain't gonna say how much money I was making, but
you doing all right.
3 months later, I'm like, man, how the hell I get this much money? Like, ain't no fucking way. Like, you know, so I just kept selling them and you know, it just changed my whole life, changed everything that was going on. And it put me in position to be able to do, you know, what I want to do today. Like I don't stress about no bills and none of that stuff. And I never thought that selling clothes would get me, you know, get me to that level to where I ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, I don't never go hungry no more, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can take care of my kid with no problem.
And you're doing it, bro. You're doing it, and then you're not just so. When you go from selling, and you were selling clothes. So, what happened? So when you were selling clothes, then how did you end up getting? You say, you know what, I want my own store now. I want my own brick and mortar location. What was that conversation like with you, yourself? I don't know if you got a partner or not, but how was that decision to say, you know what, I want to give me a brick and mortar? Because a lot of people thinking you can hustle, because you can get it out the car, out the trunk. But you say, you know, I want me a brick and mortar.
DJ Dirty told me to come to his spot one day. He had a bunch of stuff for sale, like safes, all type of stuff. He said, hey, what you can do with this stuff? I said, I'll sell everything in this room. I didn't know if I could sell it. I just said, I'll sell everything in this room. I started selling all his safes, his dog houses, everything. He was offering me a cut. Sometimes I get a small cut. Sometimes I don't take no cut. I just be like, here, man, you my dog. Like, I'm just selling this shit for you. I said, I still got these belts and bags and these clothes. I'm selling that shit, making me money anyway. So I'm going to sell this for you. Like, I don't really worry about no cut off it. And he was like, nah, man, you still got to get your cut off everything. I said, man, dirty, fuck all that. Like, I just want to be the go-to person. I want to be the person that they think got it. So you give me other stuff to sell. You making it possible for me to put my face on all type of stuff.
Thanks.
That's why everybody hit me up right now today for all type of stuff. But Dirty told me, you might as well go on ahead and get one of them buildings right here in this plaza and start you a clothing store. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, man, I don't care about no motherfucking clothing store when I can sell it out this car. That clothing store gonna come with rent. But when I got the clothing store, I had no clue that it was gonna take off like that.
And it went.
Yeah, I guess people don't trust everybody pulling up to their house, or they don't trust meeting you out in the public. Correct. But they feel more comfortable coming to a store. You know Correct. What I'm saying? Correct. See, I was selling clothes 24 hours. I'm pulling up to your house 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Correct. But
bro, and he pushes that line too. I ain't gonna lie. Lil Jess say, bro, when you selling clothes, what time is it? 24 hours. What time is it? 24 hours. Whenever you want it.
Man, when I was selling the clothes at first, like I was reading up like every day, making 2,000-3,000 a day. So like I was selling 24 hours. I'm talking about if my last stop was in Charleston, I'd go to sleep right in my car in Charleston at a truck stop. You know what I'm saying? So like I wake up the next morning and 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm heading back out of state to go get more clothes. I was sleeping in my car, Greenville, Charleston, Columbia. Like I get tired on that road, I just sleep in the car. I needed an oil change every 3 days.
That's miles.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's putting on miles. But you did it. Okay, so the clothing store booming. You got that going on. So one day, you guys to see, this is let me tell you how God works in mysterious ways. The first time me and Lil J supposed to do an interview already. And guess what happened that first interview? This event place this place we at right now that's been saving the youth. He like, Marvin, I know we're gonna do an interview this day, but bruh, I just got me a whole spot. I like, what you mean a spot? He showed the back and he like, bruh, I got a whole spot today. And that's the thing. He got the spot that day. He was already working in it. He like, I'm coming back. Like, I'm working in it. I see him putting up paint.
You can't play with your money, bro. Like, as soon as I walk, I did it with the same thing with the clothing store. As soon as I walk in and I look at it, I say, oh yeah, I want this spot. We got to go to Lowe's. Come on.
Yep. And you
got straight on my phone. Hey, find me somebody who can do ceiling work and who can do roofing. I need it done right now. And that just,
and you did it. And there's no cap. Guy, I was on the phone with him. Be like, hey, like, bro, that morning, like, it'll be good. That afternoon, like, hey, bro, I'm sorry, but I got a whole building. And he did it. And now, the thing I like about it, do you feel as though, and always as people who got entrepreneurs, businesses in Orangeburg, do you feel as though the bird supports you in your endeavors?
Hell yeah, the bird support me. See, the thing is, people don't know how to get support from Orangeburg. And you got to know how to get Orangeburg to support you.
Facts.
Not everybody support you. I'm going to tell you, even some of my haters support me. They'll talk shit about me and think I don't know that they said it. And then I just give them the same love. I dap them up, hug them when I see them. I won't even tell them I know. But them same people who talk shit about me, they'll eventually come to my clothing store.
They spend money.
They agree with me.
Yeah.
Some of them just mad because they don't get the same love or respect as me. Probably I don't know what the fuck they mad about, but I don't care. I'm not mad at them though. So they'll come support me though. Like they probably support me and don't want nobody to know that they support me. It's cool. I don't care. They support me.
Yeah.
Like I said, people just don't know how to get the support out of Orangeburg. Like you get that you get that shit a certain way. Like I'm from Orangeburg.
Yeah.
Like I know the people.
Yeah.
Like,
and you've been the same way the whole time.
They not gonna support nothing that they don't respect. You got some people who will hate on something because everybody respect it.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, they respect it too.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to take it.
They don't know it, but they don't know. And
but man, in my eyes, everybody equal. I ain't no better than nobody just cause I'm doing something, every dog got a day. Like I'm doing something right now. I could be up today and down tomorrow. The next man can come up in 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, and he can be doing the same shit or greater than what I'm doing right now. Like I don't sleep on nobody because before I came up, I had no clue how I was gonna do nothing. I had no clue how I was gonna come up.
But you came up. But this is the thing, guys, and we always talking about. Everybody who know Lil J for real, know AwwHell for real, know he for real. Let me tell you something, guys. I walked in this is his establishment. You guys see the link above. You want to book something? Hit the link. I'm pretty sure they have prices info. There's inbox number for info. It's a great center. Let me tell you, when I came in here, it wasn't nobody chilling, just being lazy. Bro, this man had young men in here working. I'm talking about he had teenagers in here working. So that's my thing. Well, when you give kids something to do, something to strive for, one thing, he got teens working here, so they get to be honest living. And bro, then they get to come in and party in a safe environment. And I'm telling you guys, you come in, birthday party, any party. So cause this event, you rent out for any kind of event, right? Or is it focused mainly on teen events and kids events? What is the main focus?
It's like nobody get a team with nothing to do. And for years I was asking them, like for almost like for 6 years I was asking them, let me do teen events at your spot, let me get on something to do. Nobody wanna really let me do them because they was like, the teens mess stuff up. But I was like, you know, I was thinking to myself, like, the adults, they mess everything up.
And they still keep coming back.
I don't even like going to the adult clubs, really, because, but they just the only clubs I got to go to.
Yeah.
They get drunk. They disrespectful when they drunk. They want to fight when they drunk.
Right.
They arguing. Man, you know how many adult clubs I walk out of and there was a body outside?
Man.
The teen clubs, I ain't never walk out of a teen club and somebody been dead outside.
No. Little yelling, little girls fussing. That's it.
At the end of the day, I done walked out of clubs and got, and sometimes I've been a victim. I done got shot at outside of somebody's club and all. The adults do not know how to fucking act. So if they're gonna tell me that the teens don't know how to act, the adults definitely don't know how to act. They never act right. Every damn party, somebody have an argument or something. If it don't be a fight, it's gonna be an argument. It's like these teens come here, they don't have no fucking argument or nothing. They just be in here having fun. It don't even be one argument. No, it don't even be a disagreement in here. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm hiring security for nothing, honestly. Cause we really don't even need them. Yeah. But I appreciate the security though, because they keeping everything safe and they doing a good job at it. So hotel security doing a real good job at keeping like everything in line, making sure everything's safe and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, to answer your question, Marv, like this spot is not just a teen spot. It's like this are all like you can rent it for like birthday parties, baby showers, gender reviews. You know what I'm saying? It's a family friendly spot though. It ain't no urban club. It's a family friendly event center. So, you know, if somebody want to throw a club type, you know, event here, only thing is they can't smoke in here. You know what I'm saying? They can still throw it if they want to. You know, like it's family friendly. Y'all get the picture though. Yeah. Like, I ain't gotta really like go.
You no. You know what you is?
What's up?
You are a professional businessman. You just set the standard for your business. That's all you did. And I think sometimes they gotta get used to people looking like us. We bought our business. Bro, your standard for business, your standard for business. And what I like about it, bro, this is a business. And this is why I hear people say it's not a black-owned business, this is a business.
Yeah, some people feel like they got to see you in a suit and tie.
They got to do that. Hey, we better change to take care of our family.
Man, every time I do business, I'm going to be looking just like this. Because let me tell you something. If I can't be myself to do business with you, we ain't doing no motherfucking business.
Facts.
Like, we ain't doing none of that. Like, I'm not coming in no suit and tie, no, because I don't wear that stuff. So, you know, I don't care if the whole room dressed like that. I'm coming just myself, and if we're gonna talk business, we're gonna talk business, because that don't got nothing to do with business. Nothing. The way you dress don't got nothing to do with business. Zero. You know what I'm saying?
Zero. But bro, I appreciate it, man. Hey guys, I thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 50. Hey guys, thank you for the support, man. Guys, we doing numbers. You guys know how I do it for. I do it for Orangeburg. This is a podcast where we do the interviews. We let the people I'm interviewing, we let them tell their truth. We don't hide nothing. We keep it real. Let everybody talk. In the comments, I see everybody being very respectful. Because we just two respectful guys, man. So before I sign out, Bill, I want you to tell them where to find all your stuff at. Tell them where your stores, the pop-out event, music, YouTube. Let them tell them everything at, and where they can find your stuff at.
Well, all y'all gotta do is type in KrazyObilla to find music. Okay. I don't really focus on my music anymore. I focus on BRF. BRF and NFG.
Let's talk about BRF right fast. BRF. Let's talk about BRF.
BRF is not a game. It stands for Blood Related Family. Mm-hmm. My store stands for Black Rich Family. Mm-hmm. It still got the same initials.
Okay.
But BRF is my son and my little nephews, my little cousin. It's 4 of them in the rap group, but it's about 30 of them, and they are movement.
And they go hard. I'm gonna put the link in there too. You know who put me on them?
So,
my daughter.
Yeah.
She a middle school girl, and it's so funny. Like I said, the thing, my older child put me in this about Robin Atlanta song, and my baby girl, she on YouTube. She playing the little boy, Dad, you know they from Orangeburg. They got this amount of views on YouTube. I said, let me see. I said, I know who they are. She said, how you know him? I said, I know that fella right there. How you know him? Yeah, that's something. How you know Billa? I said, girl, your dad. I said, we getting old, bro. But we can start recognizing people, kids, and you know. But shout out to BRF, bro. Them boys make good music. Hey, them boys is making music for who it's targeted to be for. And bro, when I heard the music, it go hard.
See, I don't care if y'all.
It go hard.
I don't care if y'all look at my videos or not. Just make sure y'all go check them boys out.
Yeah, remember that guy. Let me tell you something, guys. If you don't hear it, your daughter probably know about it. Or your son probably know about it. They already know about it. Because I saw one time they had a show out of town, right?
Yeah.
That show out of town.
Pennsylvania.
Hey, and that's how it starts. So, guys, hey, you see for your kid's birthday party, gender reveals, you guys come to pop-out event. You want to get close and get fresh.
If y'all got like kids who be going through stuff and y'all know how to deal with them, just I done been through hell in my life, and I dealt with all my situations without smoking, without taking a drink, without popping a pill or sniffing a line. I ain't never used drugs. I ain't never drink. I ain't never smoked. So I got through my situations, like, you know, the tough. I had to tough it out. But if y'all got some kids that y'all can't relate to and y'all can't figure out what the hell wrong with them, just bring them to me. I mean, sometimes they give me a hard time and they give me a headache, but I get there ass right.
He get them right. Hey, guys, like I said, I came here today. There's like 4 or 5 young brothers in here working, got the music playing and working, doing little stuff, cleaning up, and that's why I like to see brothers helping other young brothers do it a different way and the way we got to do it. Like I said, Lil Jay, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming in today. I want to thank you for telling the story, bro. We go back. This is Lil Jay. Hey, Lil Jay called me the other day telling about a commercial we did for a project. for a project.
That junk came to my head. Like, I think it was me, you, Sammy Cease, and AC.
And probably AC.
Aubrey Rich, bro.
Yep. Shout out to them. And guys, hey, we signing out, guys. Make sure you hit that like and that share button. We out, Marvinsportsandlife. And if you're listening to on podcast, Apple, Google Plus, wherever it is, hit that like button. YouTube, like and share. On Facebook, like and share. All right, guys, we out of here.